What's up, people? We're back. It is another episode. We apologize. It has been a while since we've been here around. That's primarily my fault, but we had a lot of
We
new
both have
news.
good excuses. We both have
New news.
excuses.
First of all, your man's here had a show this past 2 weekends ago. Wait, no, the weekend before this past one.
Yeah,
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 and place numero uno. Big talk, big talk. I was unable to make it, but
yeah.
what was this, your third show, second show?
Third.
Third, I thought so. I didn't make
Yeah,
the first
bro.
one, the second one. So,
Yeah. Second one.
what was it like?
Dude. Like, like even just the hotel, like I don't know how much I showed you or not, or like if you saw anything on my story, but I actually kept on my fitness account, swolli_loweye. I actually kept all the story stuff. It's in one of the highlights on my page. It's under peak week, I think. So you can go look at all that stuff. Dude, the hotel, we went to the Hyatt Regency in Orlando, and it's like one of the big Universal Studios venue hotels.
Okay.
And so super huge, dude. And so it has this convention center that's connected to the hotel, and that's where the show is at.
That's pretty
So
sweet.
we didn't have to drive. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
have
just
to
walk
drive
across.
anywhere. I walked downstairs. Yeah, I walked across into the ballroom, or the big whatever you call it, at the convention center. So super dope. Definitely the biggest show I've ever been to, even though it was the same one that you went to from last year.
Oh,
It's the
it
same
was?
show. But
Oh, it was
yeah, but
just in a different
they
area.
didn't have it in St. Augustine. Yeah, they had it in Orlando this time. So yeah, dude, it was insane, man. Like uh and dude, there's actually some of those the girls and some of the chicks in the bikini class were kind of hot,
That's not at all what I thought
kind
you
of
were gonna
flame.
say.
Like,
But that's cool, yeah. You're gonna say they're built or something.
no, because remember, because there's women's figure, physique, and bodybuilding. Like, yeah, those chicks, like, they look like dudes, a lot of them.
Wow.
But the bikini chicks are basically, they have like a cheerleader body. If you were to like if you were to take like a hot cheerleader and make her diet for like 5 weeks, get her super shredded, and then put her on stage.
I mean,
So they
that's
don't have
like
a
a
lot of muscle.
real cheerleader. Like the real
Like, they
like
have
college
muscle.
ones.
They're
Yeah.
toned. Yeah, they're toned, but they're just like, you can see they have abs, like they're shredded,
Yeah.
which is still kind of gross, but they're still attractive. But anyway, dude, yeah, it was surreal, man. It was huge. I competed in 2 classes. I competed in the novice, and I also competed in the men's open, which is like the big boy, the big boy class.
Yeah.
So I ended up winning both. So I got 3 medals. I got one from novice, and then one from overall in novice, because there's 2 novice classes. There's one novice, and there's also a true novice.
So your actual class and then the whole thing.
Yeah. So I won the overall in novice, and then I won my class in men's open, which is the C, men's C. There's A, B, C, D, and I think they all went down to F. That's how tall some of these guys were. So my height class was over 5'8" and under 5'10", I think.
And A goes
It's
from the shortest to the tallest.
Yeah.
What the hell? Who was in A? Manny Pacquiao and freaking like how short? How
There's some
short was A?
shorties.
Yeah.
It's like 5'6",
Wow.
something like that. 5'5". Yeah, there's some shorties in there. The guy I competed against in novice, he was really short. He had to been 5'4", 5'5".
Jesus.
But yeah, so I competed in men's open C class, which is that 5'8" to like 5'10" I think. And yeah, it was, but I won that class as well, but I didn't win the overall men's open. I placed, there's no placing for overall. It's whoever wins the overall. So like the top 5, the winners from each class get to compete in the overall for the open men's physique. And so, but I was in the middle of that. So if we had placings, I would have been top 3 in the overall, I guess you could say, if there were placings. There's only a first place in overall, but if we were going by placing, then I probably was in the top 3 for overall. But yeah, so freaking nuts, man. Like,
solid.
I'm still on cloud 9, bro. It's insane. It's insane. So definitely a dope weekend for sure, just in general. Like, even though my brother stressed me out sometimes because he's so lackadaisical, dude. Like, he'll wake up like a minute before the show.
There's no X in it.
Whatever, dude.
He said lackadaisical.
Oh, you know why I said that? You know why I said that? You know why
I had a post like that on Instagram.
You know why I said that?
Why?
It's because for some stupid inside joke I had like in lacrosse like years ago, like lackadaisical, bro, and that was imprinted in my brain for so many years now that I use that word. I pronounce the word like that.
Okay, well.
So lacrosse actually made me dumber. Anyway,
lacrosse actually, it did it to all of us, huh?
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah, but yeah, dude. My brother Alec, dude. He's kind of like you, but worse. He like wakes up really.
That's saying a lot.
He's not in a rush.
You can't be in a rush to do anything, man. And that's one thing that I've got to say for you
like
is you've got to relax punctual. A little bit.
I know. Yeah, you're right. No, you know me, dude. I like to get places a little too early.
Yeah, you're the type to sit in a lot or something for like 30, 45 minutes and be okay with that, so long as it means you're on time.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the other side of that for sure, spectrum of extreme. But because of that, and especially because it's this show is so important, that like he just stressed me out a little bit. But other than that, dude, it was insane. Went to Top Golf after, ate some food. He torched us in some. Yeah, he torched me in some golf, some games. Like the kid, like he had the wedge, and he was hitting it back to the net, back of the net, like all the way at the end, like
250 plus yards.
Yeah, he had like a carry of like 220 or something. That's with like a 4. And I'm like, Jesus, dude.
That's pretty solid. I mean, hey, man, if he was like, I'm sure he is actually, I know, like I've seen his swing. Like if he like did like some Pilates or yoga and actually like worked on torque and like flexion, he would freaking launch the ball. Like easily, he could. We should probably.
You honestly, saw that story.
I feel like the next path for him that we should put him on after he's done with powerlifting, if he still sticks with lifting, we should try to get him registered for a long drive competition, and just work on straight yoga.
Yeah,
like he could easily hit a ball 500 if he stretches
like
out
30 pounds.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not easily 500, but he could easily hit like to qualify is above 400. That's it. He could hit that. That's probably. Easy. Yeah.
No, he hits it into the. Remember the Trump driving range at the Trump golf course.
Yeah.
He hits the house at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he could hit.
Like the guys are telling, like, we're like, hey, you can't use your driver. like you're allowed to use your driver, but like he wasn't. Like they had like, hey, you're not supposed to use your driver.
Yeah, you can't use your driver. Like why would I want to use a driver if I can't hit it over 250 yards? Like most of the courses are pretty stupid that way anyway. But back to your competition, man. That was it was sad for me not being there. Holy shit, I look like a lost
Yeah.
Pokemon character.
Damn, bro.
Black. Um,
Silhouette.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
bummed, dude. I was bummed. I know, like, obviously it's not your fault at all. So, like, don't worry about that. But
well, I mean,
yeah,
it's
dude,
just
it was
a
fun.
huge accomplishment. Somehow
Yeah,
we'll
dude,
have
it's
to
a step
get some of
forward
the
for sure.
clips on our Instagram so that people could give that a follow. Side note, you don't follow me back on Swole Loi, dickhead.
Well, I don't follow any, like, it's a fitness
No, that's
page. Like, I
not
don't
true. You follow Mason and Mick back. It's really hurtful. Watch.
bullshit.
All right, I'll send it to you later. But
All right.
yeah, I mean that's his excuse. That's a pretty damn good excuse going and competing in a bodybuilding competition and winning it. Mine was not so intriguing. I just went to go see some colleges, guys.
Well, yeah, that's so important. Like, it's still like,
Education is bullshit.
yeah, well, yeah, we already had that conversation in a podcast. So if you guys want to go back and listen to that, there we have a
Yeah,
whole hour-long conversation going real deep
freaking.
and depressing,
I went to
real cynical
PA.
stuff.
I saw the Rocky statue.
Yeah, how was that? Yeah.
Pretty cool. I didn't know that they actually put a Rocky statue there. I thought that was just for the film because he's not a real person. So it's really interesting that they did that. Anyway,
Well,
it
he's
was
such an
there.
iconic character. I feel like
Yeah, it
that
definitely was a
obviously,
huge 4 films. Or was it 4?
yeah, like
3 at
more.
least.
No,
Was it
there's definitely
4?
5. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, shit.
Yeah. Well, then also if you're counting the Creed films also,
Yeah, 2 of those.
but those aren't really Rockies, but
He's in
still,
it. Sylvester Stallone is in it, and he is still.
yeah, there's
Rocky,
at least
so.
4. There's at least 4. I'm pretty sure there's 5, but I know there's 4.
Shit. I've only seen 2 then, but yeah, that was cool. PA was cool. I went to this place called Shanks, which is a top 10 Philly cheesesteak place.
Ooh,
Probably pretty solid. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember the number, but I'd probably put it towards the bottom end of the 10.
Really?
I mean, I've also never had number 1, so maybe that's as good as it gets. But it just seems like I've had almost as good ones in like California. So
yeah, dude, I feel like Philly cheesesteak. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I feel like a Philly cheesesteak is kind of like pizza, where
it's just
I feel like it's one, it's preference. 2, I feel like so many places around the world and this country have perfected either a certain type of pizza or their own sort of spin on a pizza, or just pizza in general, or for the sake the Philly cheesesteak, that like when you go to like the birthplace of whatever the food is, like it's not anything more, it's not more special in any way, it's not better,
which is a sad
for
thing.
Me, like, yeah, it's too bad because you're hyped about it, I'm sure, because that's what I was hyped about when I first went to Philly.
Yeah, dude, I was ecstatic. Like Philly cheesesteaks for me is like, like that's like not the pinnacle of food, but like that's something that's always there, always constant, always pretty solid.
Right.
And I just feel like
I was more excited about the Stromboli.
Really?
In Philly.
Oh, because it was better? Or you were excited?
Well, no, because that was actually the first time I had a Stromboli was in Philadelphia, because they're apparently famous for the Stromboli. But
a huge.
Honestly, I enjoyed the Stromboli more than the Philly cheesesteak, just because I've had just as good back home.
Yeah.
So, just like you said.
Yeah. So I don't know, like places. Jersey Mike subs.
They make a pretty good Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, borderline almost as good as the one I had. So maybe I'm really at the bottom end, or maybe classics just aren't what we're expecting. Maybe it's literally just chopped steak on bread with cheese, and maybe
that's what it is.
We're expecting like it to be some freaking high end seasoned meat or whatever.
Well, that's when you get into more details with the different places.
Right.
I'm sure that do that. They start seasoning the meat differently, use different sauces. cheese combinations, bread, if they toast it, do they don't, not, stuff like
Yeah.
that, I'm sure goes into it. It's a whole science, I'm sure,
But that's it. I went to PA, saw a little school called Bucknell University.
Yeah, no big deal.
And then went to Philadelphia after, which is about 3 hours due east. And
That's
then
the nearest airport, isn't it?
It is a pretty
You
nice
flew into
airport.
Philly?
No, we didn't fly. We drove from here to
God damn.
yeah, 7 hours from here
Woo.
to Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, where
What a
Bucknell is.
trip.
And then I cracked down on that 3 to Philadelphia because I was like, we were gonna spend the night regardless. So I was
Yeah,
like, we might as well spend the night in the major city that we could do something in.
as well.
So I drove
Yeah,
that 3.
sick.
And I was like, dude, I was tripping out.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I've never been to Philadelphia, and I kept forgetting that. Like, I'm pretty sure we have flown into Philly before for a tournament, and then just drove.
Yeah.
But I wasn't remembering
Yeah.
that until I saw Drexel and UPenn, and I was like, oh yeah, I have been here. Like, we saw
Yeah.
those schools. Yeah. So
Yeah,
interesting
right.
trip.
Wasn't
Went to
Go ahead.
what?
Sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I went to Clemson before that, the 2 days before that, and that's it. That's what I've been up to, people.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good, man. Getting to see the schools.
Yeah.
Which one's still which one did you like the most? If you could rate them.
Dude,
Just off the feel.
Bucknell's a freaking beautiful campus.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
That's what I've heard. They have a bunch of new stuff there, right?
Yeah, they've got a really nice.
Like it's
honestly,
updated.
it is. It's a lot like if you ever go visit Mick up in New York, or if we ever go take a trip up there, which we should at some point, maybe if he, will allow us.
Yeah.
It honestly reminds me a lot of that school, like a kind of maybe that's it, a Northeast kind of vibe that you get from all those smaller schools.
Okay.
Really homey. You don't really
Yeah.
need to leave campus for much, which they generally say, wherever you are at college. But like, if you're in a UCLA or USC, you're gonna go do shit in the actual city of Los Angeles, right? I mean, if you're at Bucknell or Colgate, you're not gonna do much outside of those schools. So that's cool.
There's not a college town in there, right? There's not much.
There is downtown Lewisburg. It's like a super old town, like what you used to see in like old Christmas movies. Literally one street called Market Street or Main Street,
and with all the buildings and stores.
Yeah, the newest store that they have there is Barnes and Noble, and it was probably put in like the 90s, and so you could tell it was like an old jail, dude. It was like you could see they still had the old bars. Yeah, it was pretty cool though. Cool town.
All right.
What else is going on?
It's a very slow pace up there.
Yeah, it's not a fast moving place at all. Which I think is good for me because my brain is typically moving 1,000 miles per hour anyway, and I have static most of the time. So it's good to have something that's I can rely on to slow me down.
Yeah, dude, that's why I like being here, even though I'm still in the city, sort of. Yeah. It's still nowhere near as fast as LA. So
yeah. So
even though I'm not really in LA, so it's not like super, super fast, but okay.
Still near it though.
Yeah, close enough.
That's about it, man. You get back.
All right, that's good, man.
We'll be able to do our episodes. Our next episode, people, will be
episode. Yeah.
Will be will we? No, we won't. Episode after that. I get back the 3rd. I changed my date. I was supposed to be there. 3rd. Yeah, I was supposed to be there 4 days ago.
Right.
But yeah, I changed it, so I'll be there the 3rd.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. So not next episode, but the episode after. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Fuck,
yeah, that's good.
What else?
Yeah, we got to get back on this
We've got a lot. I feel like so much time has elapsed, but nothing has really gone on for me, at least.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, nothing much has changed. I mean, I don't like to. I mean, I could say my fitness slash social media sort of, it's not a career, but sort of presence and endeavors, I guess, have taken a 180, I guess you can say. Um,
A 180.
like I've gotten, like I've gotten like, I've gotten like over 50 more new followers since like, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot to me, I guess. But
It's growth, yeah.
yeah,
Proportionately, it's probably a lot
it's
too.
genuine growth. Yeah. It just literally from not even a week post show, I had like 50 new followers, and they're real people. You know, they're not bots; they're real followers, and I'm getting more likes. And a bunch of bodybuilding pages are reposting my stories, and the uh, one of the marketing guys at Rain Body Fuel are reposting my stuff, and I'm talking to him right now, and talking to some other like sponsor, other like clothing companies sponsor, and all that kind of stuff, and like it's like, dude, this shit just like, that's what I mean like by a 180. It's just like going into the show, I was like a nobody,
Right.
and I still am compared to like a bunch of IG fitness people still for sure, but I'm not really a nobody anymore. Like there's are a few people out there who like know I exist now.
Yeah.
There's a few entities on social media now, so
I
it's
mean, that's
just
what this
like
is all about, right?
crazy, right? Yeah, and so it feels good. It feels like I'm actually doing something. I don't feel like now I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my time, you know. And especially from winning the show, like I mean, I love doing this because I love doing it. I do it because I love to do it. Whether I win or not, I'm just chasing like my perfect physique. But winning a show, that's something that like someone who doesn't really understand bodybuilding or whatever, like they can see that and just be like, okay, like he's not wasting his time. Like I'm not like, I was like with family members who may not really understand. It's like, oh, he won a
Yeah.
show, like wow, it's awesome. So like
Yeah.
I'm not just wasting my time in my life, you know, in the gym. I'm getting rewarded for it. So
It's
uh,
I understand what you're saying. It's just being a
yeah,
competitor in general. There's milestones that you reach, that are
right,
not necessarily what could define you as being successful to other people. But when those big things like,
yeah,
your competition win come around, then it's like, oh, okay, now other people can acknowledge, yeah, you're moving up, you're succeeding in what it is you're doing. But yeah, I get it. There's shit like, PRs in the weight room and stuff that for you are probably almost as satisfying as the actual win. But,
right,
people only acknowledge that bigger thing that they see and understand. I get it. I think that's all competition across the board. There's a lot of in the gym kind of stuff or in the training sesh kind of stuff that people miss out on or don't
yeah,
understand
exactly.
altogether. Um,
Exactly. That's why like it was great just because after quitting lacrosse, like it was sort of like, what is he doing now? He's bodybuilding.
yeah,
Like, okay. But now
yeah,
it's like, okay, I'm winning shows now, like I'm actually, there's some traction here rather than I'm just wasting my time completely. Cause like the freaking, stereotype kind of revolves around bodybuilders, they still live in, a shitty little apartment. They work at a, you know, gym their entire life and just train and people, and
yeah.
they don't really succeed in much else, like the guys who don't
Drive an
win
old
shows but they
Camry.
still bodybuild.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just like, that's I think what a lot of people who don't necessarily understand it completely, or that's the only side they see, so they just when they know they hear that I'm bodybuilding, it's like, oh boy, here we go.
Hmm.
So it
Yeah.
feels good. But dude, I ate so much food. so much food, bro. Dude, so
Please don't tell me.
we why?
I'm hoping it's not about what I think it is. Continue. Go ahead.
What? The food?
It's about your food after the show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we went to Top Golf for those of you who aren't familiar with Top Golf, it's like a bowling alley for golf. It's a driving range, but they serve you food like a bar restaurant type thing. But you can also drive on the range. So it's like a bowling alley, but for driving range golf. But a lot more fun. And so they have a relatively medium-sized menu, but we got 2 rounds of chips and guac to start, and some queso, complimentary, and and then we moved on to hot wings. I only ate like 4 or 5 because the last time I reintroduced hot wings, I ate way too many, and let's just say the old toilet wasn't very happy to see me that night. Anyway, yeah, I shit myself. So anyway, ask my parents, dude. It was on my birthday this April. It was on my birthday, and you can ask my family. Like they just hear this rumbling through the air vents, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?" It sounded like a bomb that went off like in the air vent. They're like they thought something like fell and broke inside like the air conditioning units, like in the vents inside the walls of the house. Like that's how bad it was. But anyway, I only ate a few wings, so I don't really count the wings too much, but I ate a few of those, and then we ordered this pizza, dude. The guy recommended it. It was a barbecue brisket pizza.
Wow.
Dude, it was so good.
That kind of makes my stomach churn. Like it sounds good, but it's making my stomach churn.
Oh, dude. Like it was terrible. Like terrible on your stomach. But luckily for me, I popped like probably 10 digestive enzyme pills. So I was chilling. But bless you. So we ordered that, mashed on some of that, and then I went on to my burger, got a fat ass bacon burger with fries, ate all that. Ordered another pizza because it wasn't big enough. It was like a flatbread sort of like rectangular pizza. Like it was a good size, but like it was for like maybe 1 or 2 people to share. And so my brother, you gotta remember Alex there too.
Right.
So we ordered another one, and I ate most of that this time because Alec ordered more wings because he wanted more wings. And so and then Alec also wanted the cookie skillet. It's like the one you get at BJ's. And it was like this chocolate brownie one actually, with a fat scoop of ice cream like this big on top.
Did you finish it?
We both shared that.
Oh, okay,
yeah, we finished it. Yeah, we shared it, and then I think that's it. I think I covered all of that. So it was a good amount of food. I don't think it was as much as when we were together that one time after my show at the barbecue place.
Really? It wasn't that much? It had to have been more.
I don't know. You know what? No, it was more food volume wise, but the food we ate at that barbecue place was all protein.
Yeah.
Like ribs, pork.
It was a whole meat plate.
Sausage, brisket. Yeah, dude. So like, I think that messed me up the most was just all the meat at the barbecue place. It was salty, super dense.
Then you had ice cream.
So it definitely messed it. Yeah, it definitely, all of that to combine was a lot harder on the stomach for sure. So this time wasn't as bad. tried to care of this. And we go to Kiki's. They had a Kiki's in Orlando. It's the place we went to after my show in the morning for breakfast. Same place. So
we went
Kiki's
to
Cafe. Yeah, the one in St. Augustine, the breakfast place we went to.
Yeah. I remember that with your parents. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Right before we left.
So
to part ways, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they had one there, and I was like, let's go. And that's also on my Instagram in the highlights. I think it's in the food section or peak week section. I think it's in both, but highlight section. But I ordered the same thing. I ordered literally the same thing I had last time. I got the 3-meat omelet with hash browns and white toast with two pancakes, because I already knew the pancakes were big. I didn't remember quite how big they were, but I just remember them being big. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have 2. And so they come out, dude, and they are the biggest. You can see them on my Instagram. They are the biggest pancakes I've ever seen. They are as big as the plate. Like if you were to outline a basketball at the widest, like the equator of a NBA size basketball.
I remember them from
that's
the
how
time
big
that
they
we
were.
went
But and
St. Augustine.
Okay, because I don't know if you had any. Or
I
not,
didn't
but,
have pancakes. I had like
yeah, so
omelet
you
French
remember.
toast or something. I remember because you
Okay,
ate yours,
okay.
and I'm pretty sure you ate some of your
Yeah.
mom's as well, because she didn't finish hers.
Right, and something similar happened that day as well. But the pancakes were this thick, dude. They're at least an inch and a half thick.
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
Dude, and they were fully cooked, and they were thick and fluffy and delicious. Like, I was so confused on how they're able to cook them like that. But it was amazing. So I ate all of it. Yeah. So I ate it all, which is amazing. And Alec ordered, Jesus Christ, dude. I can't remember, but that's also my Instagram. But he ordered like 3 or 4 things, dude. It was disgusting. And one of the things was an apple pie French toast.
That sounds pretty good.
So it's like a cinnamon French toast, but then they put like the apple pie filling, like all the shit you put in an apple pie,
right,
on the French toast.
That sounds pretty
And that
fire.
was the best French toast. Yeah, it was the best French toast I ever had. He had like 1 piece left, and he's like, "Yeah, you can have some of it." And so I ate half of it, or actually, you know what? I either ate half. No, I ate the whole thing, I think. So that was great. And then I didn't eat anything else for the rest of the day until I came back here, ordered a medium Domino's white sauce chicken pizza. And then I decided to go Halo Top pint of ice cream, because I was like, 330 calories, that's a W, instead of 1,400 calories for the Ben and Jerry's. Dude. So I ate a Halo Top pint, and then what else? I was still so hungry, so I also ate this huge protein bar, and then and then I was like, I'm still hungry. So then I went in, I found the Lenny and Larry's protein cookie that I had stored, and I ate that. It was for like emergencies only, and so I ate that. And then I ate like.
And then how many and thens are there, fat ass?
I think this is the last. This is the last. This is the last and then. This is the last and then. And then I ate half a tub of peanut butter. Professor Nuts peanut butter.
You just ate straight peanut butter?
I only ate a little bit of it by itself, but I like put more peanut butter on my ice cream. It was like a peanut butter cup Halo Top flavor, so I was putting more peanut butter in the ice cream. And then my protein bar is this big peanut butter protein bar, so I was drizzling more peanut butter on the protein bar. And then I also had like a few good spoonfuls of peanut butter alone. And then after that, And then 2 days later, on Tuesday, I had that was my last Tyler's last night. The guy who was filming all my stuff. It was his last night, so he wanted to get sushi. So I was like, hell yeah, we'll get sushi. So he found this place. It was an all-you-can-eat place, and it was actually a really nice establishment. So like because like we went on Yelp and everything. It ended up being totally fine. Nothing bad happened. But I was a little sketched about it at first. All you can eat sounds sketch.
Yeah.
But dude, it was amazing. I had 50 pieces of sushi. And it was amazing. And then I came home and I was still hungry. So I had another pint of Halo Top and then with some more peanut butter on that. And then I ate an entire bag of Skinny Pop popcorn. And then I ate another protein cookie and then another protein bar. And then, yeah, I think that was it.
Oh, that sounds like more eating than I do in like 2 days. I haven't
I
been.
still got abs. Look at that.
Pull your pants up. Wear underwear.
I am wearing underwear. I promise. They're actually my Darth Vader underwear. But yeah, I ate a lot of food.
Obviously.
But the reason why I have abs is because I kept my cardio and my diet up the whole time in between those days and after those days. Like I've been keeping my cardio and my diet the same, and that's how I've been able to maintain my metabolism, so I don't just get fat like overnight. So yeah, it's been an enjoyable process. So yeah. If we end up doing this food challenge, what's one place that you would want to pitch in?
I don't even want to think about that at all right now.
Why, dude? I'm so hungry right now.
I'm telling you right now, the last couple of days,
what did that Philly cheesesteak do to you, man?
I literally drove home. I was in the driver's seat. I drove probably 4.5 of the 6 hours on the way back. And
did we have another Carl's Jr. incident?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
But that first 30 minutes to an hour after eating it was probably the most unsettling feeling that I've had in a very long time. And I probably should have seen that going into it because I haven't had anything so far off the diet for a while that I should have seen.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. It's the
but
cheese for me. I'm sure that's. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was cheese whiz. It wasn't even cheese. It was cheese whiz.
Oh, they did it authentic. Yeah, the authentic way. Dude, that's nasty. Oh, see, that's probably why we like the West Coast cheesesteaks better because they use cheese.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Cheese, like dairy, like I don't know how much dairy you've been consuming at all anyway, but
none. Literally zero.
So cheese especially is like one of the big heavy hitters. Like if you don't eat much when you're on that diet and you reintroduce cheese, it messes you up, man. So that's probably what it was. It's probably the cheese.
Zero. I'm trying to think. What's dairy? Dairy is
milk, cheese, ice cream, cottage cheese, yogurt.
Yeah, no dairy. I switched all my milk. I haven't had cheese in I don't know how long since I probably started. I haven't had dairy because as soon as I actually started this, I switched from milk to oat milk. So I've been using oat milk in my oat milk.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have. I did start out with yogurt and then I stopped having yogurt.
Yeah, but yogurt hasn't ever done anything to me. Yogurt's always been fine.
Yeah.
Even though I don't eat it much, but
it's
usually the different kinds of cheeses, man.
2-3
it's that
weeks.
Yellow cheddar cheese stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why. But it's weird, dude. Go ahead.
Huh? I was gonna say I felt like I was gonna poop and vomit at the same time, and my stomach felt like it was being pulled in two directions for about an hour, and it was the worst. first hour drive endured.
And you can't do anything about it. You're just sitting down the road.
No, I was just waiting for
That
that
is brutal,
one
dude.
that one feeling where you're like, yep, now I know it's coming.
Yeah.
So I never got
That's
it.
brutal,
So
dude.
that's honestly what's worse, because I actually look forward to feeling that feeling, so I know, okay, at least after
You
this,
just get rid of it.
pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
came,
dude, that's
though.
brutal. Yeah, dude,
But
no cheese.
yeah, I'm not gonna go backwards with that.
But it's weird. It's
But
weird
no
though, because
process. It might have been just the fact that that's probably the most processed cheese you could eat.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say, because I don't eat dairy at all, and I can eat a pizza for a cheat meal or a burger with like a little bit of cheese, and I'll be fine. It's just the types of cheeses they use, whether
Yeah.
you know that's usually what it is. And I also take digestive enzymes, especially for cheat meals. And a lot of those pills have what is it called? The one that digests lactose. I should know this. It's a protease. No, that's protein. Come on, dude. But anyway, it's a specific digestive enzyme that targets lactose. So that obviously helps a lot. So
yeah, I'll just steer
yeah,
clear
I would
of
recommend it next time. I would recommend next time you want to eat something with dairy or cheese, I would invest some digestive enzyme pills for sure. You can get them like at GNC or any like supermarket for sure. But yeah, it definitely they work too. I mean, they help.
That's why I don't even want to think about our challenge if we're gonna do it. But since you already brought it up, because I do look forward to it. What's one where you're gonna ask? One place that I want to include in there?
Yeah, so like if we were to like, or two if you want, because like, I'm sure Alec has a few places in mind. I'll probably pick one or two places, or a meal or something. It doesn't have to be a place. It could be a meal or a place. It's up to you, because we can cook it. We can either we're probably gonna try to get the food from a place, because it'll be the highest in calories if we buy it from somewhere rather than make it.
Right.
That's what, because if you have one, then
I mean, shoot. I probably would want to include, but that's so expensive. So no, never mind. Obviously, I think we should probably put In-N-Out in there if it wasn't already. Inexpensive burger. You could get 3 or 4.
I'm not sure if it was, but yeah. Yeah, like just just stack the patties.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know what would be actually a really good spot to go to?
What?
We've been before. You loved it. Oh my God. It's on PCH.
What type?
It's like sushi.
Sushi. Is it
not sushi? No, not izakaya.
It's a sandwich place.
No. We went there. You can get like rice, chicken, katsu, or chicken teriyaki. Then you can get sushi
rice
rolls.
Things.
Rice things. There we go. Yes. I think rice things would be easy money. You can get 2 of those for like $14. 2 good sized plates.
I mean, that's a good one. Yeah. That's
you might not. It'd be filling
option.
up on rice though, more so than anything.
That's the thing. That's
actually
the thing. Rice
you
is
can
too
switch
clean.
out. You can switch out the
filling.
They always let you do that. You don't have to get sushi rolls. They just say if you want it, you can. But you can get like your rice and then get like 2 orders of chicken teriyaki and then 1 order of beef or something. Yeah. Instead of getting 3 rolls. Because like I just always get rolls.
We were gonna try. Yeah, we were gonna try to avoid like pasta, rice, even pancakes if we have to, because those are all super filling carbs. And even the rice, dude, like proportionally, the proportion of rice like for like calories and volume is not good. Like you need, like if we were to get like if we were trying to get a bunch of calories out of rice, we'd have to eat a lot of it, and that's just not good. We want to be able to get as many calories as we can without being too full, you know? So we want to try to push this thing past 10,000.
Yeah, so a bunch of protein and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, protein, you know, fat and carbs, but
What's another good place then? In and out. I don't know. I'll have to think.
Alec had Raising Cane's on there.
Of course he did. Yeah, I already knew that.
Well, dude, a Caniac combo will put you back like 2,000 calories from the jump.
6 fried chicken tenders. Oh my God. We used to devour that, man. I would throw up.
I know.
I would throw up right now if I had that.
Well, you feel like shit, so.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't throw up, but I would probably hope I did because I'd feel
I think
really
if you
bad.
fasted the day before and like you've been exercising, you've been eating clean.
Yeah.
Like I think you're gonna be freaking craving that shit. So
maybe, man.
Yeah.
Oof, okay,
Yeah.
well,
And then
we
like,
shall
you
see
know,
about that.
You know. Yeah.
I think I'll be
So
more
that'll
easily
definitely
able
be
to
a
put
good video.
down burgers, or I'd rather scarf down like 4 In-N-Out double doubles than I would Raising Cane's.
Yeah. Well, no, we're definitely doing burgers. We're definitely doing burgers but we have to do Cane's. We have to do some sort of fried chicken at least once.
Yeah.
Because you can get like 6 tenders, like easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's like over 1,000 calories, like well over 1,000 calories.
Dude, we should do
calories.
If we could find a good joint that does like a good amount of meat, we should do like tacos, like street tacos.
Ooh.
Because those will be like $1, $1.25. We go to like, I don't know where. Honestly.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You could, pick up like 12 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Or we could just go to Taco Bell. Just kidding.
Yeah, get the shit,
dude. Yeah, dude. We just be
There'd be more.
More
get
off the toilet. I need to go.
Get off the toilet. It's my turn.
It's my turn. I'm still going.
There'd be way more calories probably in that taco shell than the meat that they put inside of it. The Doritos Locos Tacos.
And then we definitely cap it off with like a Cheesecake Factory cheesecake or something, because those all have like 4,000 calories per slice.
Yeah, that's true. Those are fine. That, however, sounds really good.
Yeah, I think Cheesecake Factory would be a spot we'd probably go and hit that shit up. Probably it's gonna be an expensive day regardless, and
that's all right. I'll just probably eat that
Loweye.
one day, and then I won't eat the rest.
Alvin Loweye will be funding most of this. Yeah.
Does he want to participate?
No. Even if you wanted to, I'd say no. Yeah,
he'd probably
I'd say no.
He'd probably die on the spot.
I wouldn't let him. Yeah, like I wouldn't let him. Like that would not be good for him.
Like he's been eating probably clean for so long now. Obviously,
yeah, and like just the amount of food he eats all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even the amount of food he eats, the volume is not a lot. So like, I don't think he'd be able to keep up. My grandfather, on the other way, could.
Huh? He could put down that
grandfather.
Food?
My mom's dad, John.
Yeah.
You've met him before. Dude, you should see him at Good Stuff. Him and I meet at Good Stuff like a couple times a year. The kid can eat, man. He puts down pancakes, the toast, the eggs, bacon, hash browns, 2 glasses of 2% milk, orange juice. Like the dude packs food, bro.
2 glasses.
Dude, the kid's like 78 or 9 or something. And he can mash, man. So like
you get the diet from or not the diet, the freaking ridiculous. Hunger. The endless hunger.
Yeah, it's insane. We'd probably have to work out that day and like probably do 2 things of cardio in between.
That's
Like, maybe
fine.
take
I
an hour,
honestly,
2 hours between each meal, and like go for walks. Just go for some walks in between each meal.
yeah, if I sit, it's gonna be a wrap. Like,
Train in the morning, like eat one meal, train in the morning, like work out, because we're not going to want to be able to work out later. Train, like weight train, and then just like after every like 1 or 2 meals, go for a walk, just walk it off, get some just get some calories burning, get the blood flowing, so we're not
holy
just
shit,
like,
yeah.
because that way our metabolism is
Stagnant.
going to stay fast. So like, because like the more you're active, the more you'll be able to eat. So that's the strategy. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to coming home, man. I'm looking forward to you to coming home. That's cool that you're coming home on the 3rd, because I'm gonna be going to the desert for Thanksgiving anyway. So that whole next week I'll probably be gone for the most part anyway. So and then Mason told me he wanted to hit the links soon. So
Oh, golf. Yeah. Well, what the hell?
what happened?
I don't
What
know.
happened?
Your video went out. What happened? But
Is it still going?
it is still going.
All right. Well, we can just end it here then.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
use
we'll
these
cap it
technical
off.
difficulties. So, guys, let us know what we should eat. Actually, I'm blanking on restaurants right now. But if you have any suggestions for food that we can fill our fat faces with, we'd be glad to take them. Well, I'm not that glad, but I'm gonna participate.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
give
gonna
it
be a
my best
video, by the
effort.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a video, and it's gonna
Well,
be
we can try to put it up
one
on.
scene uncut. We should actually do that, like one whole clip uncut, so you could see everything that goes on. So when I, am crying after we eat a
Yeah.
meal because I'm having stomach cramps, you guys can see that too.
My plan was to have Tyler come and film it all, and then do the time lapse, so we're not wasting a bunch of time.
Yeah.
But you can see everything, see that we're eating it all, and then after like a short thing of time lapse, we cut to real time, and like when Terry gets back to time lapse, kind of.
Yeah, that is the plan. So stay tuned.
Sounds good.
We will see you guys for next episode, and then we'll see you again when we're finally together for the first time in a while. All right, people.
Later, everybody.
Stay up.